Hi students, today we are going to see an interesting concept for 11th students, that is center of mass of two particle system. Before that, we must know what is meant by center of mass. Now, consider two masses. Take a seesaw. Here at one end of the seesaw, a heavy weight person is sitting. At the other end, a person of less weight is sitting. This is the fulcrum. Now the mass of this heaviest person will act up to a certain point. The mass of the thinner person will also act up to a certain point. And when these two masses meet at a particular point on the seesaw, then that is what we call as center of mass. So this is the center of mass of the two particle system, like that, right? Center of mass. So what is meant by center of mass exactly? It is a point through which the entire mass of a system or entire mass of a body is said to be concentrated. It is a point through which the entire mass of a system or the entire mass of a body is said to be concentrated. That is what we call as the center of mass. Now let's move on to the topic, the derivation type. So for that, consider two masses M1 and M2 placed at the positions P1 and P2 respectively. The distance of the P1, the positions of the masses M1 M2 from the origin are R1, this is R2. So R1, R2 be the position vectors, right, for the masses which are at the positions P1 and P2 respectively. Now, this is the force F12. So F12 is the force exerted on the particle at the position 1, that is P1, by the particle in the position P2. And F21 is the force exerted on the particle which is at the position P2 by the particle which is at the position P1. Right? Here the particle, what is meant is the mass, right, or the body. So here F12 is the force exerted on the mass M1 at P1 by the mass M2 at P2. F21, force exerted on the mass M2 at P2 by the mass M1 at P1. So this is the thing. Here I am going to assume those two masses M1 M2 has one mass as the mass of the earth, one mass as the mass of the moon, and this origin O, I am going to consider that origin as the sun, right? So even the sun exerts a force of attraction on this earth as well as on the moon, right? Remember. Now, there are two forces acting on the mass M1 at the position P1. So what are the two forces? First one is F12 as we have seen. Second one is F1e. So force exerted on the mass M1 at the position P1 by some external source, that is from this origin. It can be a sun's attraction over the mass M1, that is on earth, like that. We have to assume it as Earth. Now, again, there are two forces on M2. Two forces acting on M2. So F21, as you have seen here. Second one, F2E. So force exerted on the mass M2 at the position P2 by some external source, that is by the sun. Right? Now, the total force exerted on the mass M1 are F12 plus F1E. The total force exerted on the mass M2 are F21 plus F2E. So here the total force is F is equal to F2, that is equal to F12 F1E plus F21 plus F2E. Here F is also equal to F1 plus F2. F is also equal to F12 plus F1E plus F21 plus F2E. Right? Just remember that. Now, according to Newton's second law, F1 is equal to M1A1 and F2 is equal to M2A2. So here I can replace this as F is equal to M1A1 plus M2A2, or F is equal to F12 plus F1E plus F21 plus F2E. Right? So when I consider Newton's third law, according to Newton's third law, we know that force exerted on each masses, right, are equal and opposite in direction, can be equal, right? So F12 is equal to minus F21. Let me substitute the value in this equation. Therefore, F can also be equal to F12 plus F1E minus, so F21 equal to minus F12 plus F1E. So this will get cancelled. F is equal to F1E plus F2E. So again, F can be equal to sum of the forces exerted on each mass by some external force. Right? Now, when I take this force, I can also write this capital F is equal to capital M into A suffix M. What is capital M? Capital M is the total mass of the system. And what is A suffix Cm? Acceleration due to the center of mass of the system. See, these two masses are acted upon by some external force, right? So some force is exerting a force of attraction on these two masses. So when they are exerted some force, they will be accelerated towards the center, right? So if assume that if the center of mass for these two masses is here, assume that if the center of mass for these two masses is here, that is, this is the center of mass for these two masses, then if this is the position vector for this center of mass of these two masses from the origin, then this is called capital R C suffix M. So I can say A suffix Cm as d squared R suffix Cm by dt squared. Right? So A suffix Cm is the acceleration due to the center of mass for the two particles. It can also be equal to differentiation square of RCm. That is a position vector of the center of mass for the two particle system. Right? By dt squared. Now I can write this as F is equal to m into A suffix Cm is equal to m1a1 plus m2a2. Sorry. So A suffix Cm can also be written as 1 by m of m1a1 plus m2a2. Okay. Now what is a1 and what is a2? See, a1 is nothing but dv1 by dt. A2 is nothing but, I can also write this A1 again as, A1 can also be written as, if V1 is equal to dR1 by dt, so it becomes d squared R1 by dt squared. Right? So let me rub this. And A2 as dV2 by dt, or A2 is equal to d squared R2 by dt squared. Here R2, right? So ACM is nothing but d squared RCM by dt squared. Now in this, A suffix Cm is equal to 1 by capital M m1 into d squared R1 by dt squared plus m2 into d squared R2 by dt squared also I can write this as d squared R suffix Cm by dt squared. M1 taking d squared by dt squared by dt squared commonly outside. So d squared by dt squared commonly outside, m1 r1 plus m2 r2 by mass, total mass is m1 plus m2. Here this d squared by dt squared, d squared by dt squared will get cancelled. So r suffix Cm is equal to m1 r1 plus m2 r2 by m1 plus m2. So this is the position vector for the center of mass of the two particle system. If the two masses are same, then this RCM is equal to m1 becomes again m2 becomes m1, so m1 get taken outside. Here this becomes m1 plus m1 to m1, so r1 plus r2 by 2. Right? So this is the center of mass, that is position vector for the center of mass of the two particle system if m1 is equal to m2. So I think you should have understood the concepts. Thank you.